Hey guys, today I'm talking about the Voyager. This is the Cold Steel Large Voyager. You've seen my review before on the Medium Voyager, which is the Cold Steel code word for small. This thing is awesome. It's a lot bigger in the hand, especially after being used to the 3-inch version, which is the Medium Voyager. This is fucking huge compared to that. And there's the extra large on top of it. So that one's going to be massive. Just for quick size comparison, this is the Cold Steel Medium Voyager on the bottom, and this is the Large Voyager on top. Both Tonto blades. My large one I got in just a fine edge over the whole thing. My medium one I have the 50-50 split. Yeah, you could see there's a big difference. Your pinky's kind of hanging off with this medium one. You still get a really nice grip, and it's still really easy to use, but your whole hand doesn't fit around it, but it is a nice knife. This is the large one, and your whole hand really fits in here really nicely, and you could see how much more kind of menacing that is. There's a big difference between these two. But the review's not on the medium one, it's on this large one. So let's get back and talk about that. Same as the medium in terms of knife scales. This is their Cold Steel's Grivery knife scale. It's got this kind of Gothic cross texture to it, which is really efficient. Good with wet hands, good with dry hands. It's not too rough on your hands when you're using it, which is great. It's been smoothed out in all the right areas over here. It's got its triad lock in it. This is another one with the Auss-8 blade, and again, they're making these in carpenter steel. So if you do want the Auss-8 on there instead of the carpenter steel, you get it on Amazon, and you could pre-order these pretty much anywhere, including on Lindsay Thompson's Special Projects website. So definitely check that out, and you could pre-order the carpenter steel. And this thing is just a beast. I mean, that's why I'm wearing a Band-Aid today, because I'm used to, with all my Cold Steel knives, just dropping that down. The problem is, when I dropped it down, my finger wasn't there on the flat, and it was back here. And what happened, the knife went right there and gave me a really nice slice. So I ended up having to super glue that cut shut and putting a Band-Aid around it. So that was awesome, but that just goes to show how fucking sharp these knives are when you have them. And let's be serious, it's not really your knife until you fucking cut yourself on it. Really, really nice lockup with this. Not as smooth with the lines as the medium one is. You can see this medium one really, all the lines really fit together and create a really nice geometric shape. With the large over here, this doesn't fit together very great, but that's the side that's in your pocket, so I really don't care. I have this because I'm going to use this shit out of it. Just real quick before I forget this, it does come with the 2 clips, just like every other Voyager knife. So you could carry it righty or lefty. And that's pretty much it as far as this. Same finish and everything. It's stonewash. Finish on here, triad lock. You still have the, I know moving around a lot, but you saw this jimping on the plastic up there on their Grivery. And just a really nice system. And I've mentioned this before for people that are just starting to get into Cold Steel knives. A lot of people find these triad locks to be a little bit tough. The best thing to do with them is if you're not too excited to carry it when you're sleeping or something like that, leave the blade like half open, like that. Stick it in your drawer this way. No one's grabbing it or cutting themselves with it or something like that. Leave it in an empty drawer this way. You're not cutting yourself looking for it the next day either. And this is going to put some tension on the spring back here and help loosen it up just a little bit. You're not, I mean, really, you're never going to destroy this lock. This lock is going to outlive the actual knife. But what you will do is you'll make it a little bit easier to press down this lock when it's open and just let it drop. Because that's a big thing that I hear a lot of people bitch about when it comes to cold steel. Oh, their locks are too much, this, and that. This knife is fucking awesome. This thing's great. It's intimidating as shit. It's a great self-defense knife. It's a great knife to take camping with you. This is a great everyday beater. It's not the nicest thing to look at, but it's got an awesome shape. You know, it doesn't have the G10 handles or anything fancy like that. It's got the Grivery handles, so it's not like a presentation knife. This knife is made to be a workhorse. It's made to be your everyday carry. If that's what you're looking for, you want a bigger knife, you want a more intimidating knife, get the 4-inch large Voyager. It comes in a bunch of different shapes. I just got the Tontos because I love the Tonto shapes with their Voyager series. I think it's a really beautiful knife, and I think all the shapes really work together well. Definitely check it out. I'll have a link to this in the description below. And yeah, go have fun. I mean, these cold steel knives, these are the shits. So go get it. Don't cut yourself on it like I did. Just a really fucking awesome, solid knife.